I've chosen to switch over to SRP's EZ-3 plan. What it is it's lower rates during off-peak, which is everything except for 3 to 6. So from 3 to 6, my charge is like 22 or 23 cents per kilowatt hour. Every other hour, it's like 7 or 8 cents. I can't remember exactly. I looked at a bunch of different plans. So it's right before 3 o'clock, and so I've been trying to chill my house down. Super cooling. I know I've talked about it before and sent emails out about it, but 3 o'clock is the point that I got to shut things down because our rates go way up. So I've been trying to cool down the house. This is the first day I'm doing it, and I had it set at like 73, and then I dropped it down. I wanted to get down to like 72 or 71 before 3 o'clock. And it's at 74 now, even though I had it set at 72. So I'm a little bit concerned that my coils have frozen over, which is why I'm on my roof right now. So it's about 3 o'clock, so I need to shut this down. I'm gonna open this up and see if my coils have frozen over like I'm concerned they might have. So we'll find out in a second. So here's my air conditioner. It's a Train package unit, meaning it's all together. There's not like a separate air handler and condenser. It's all one piece. Air handlers here, condensers technically on the other side there. But this hole right here is coming up from where my filter is. That goes down in the house. And then the air passes through these coils. And then out here through the blower and back into the house. So the good news is not frozen over, but it looks pretty dirty. If you look really closely in between the fins, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's kind of dirty. And on this back side, looks like it's not been draining super great. So there's a bit of rust, but that's kind of not surprising. This unit is 2005. So this thing is almost 15 years old. So, and I haven't had any major service on it. So I've got some coil cleaner. We're gonna go grab that and spray it on these coils to clean them up. I'll show you how that works. We're just trying to get this to run a little more efficiently for us. And then I'm also gonna clean the coils that are over here as well, because there's another set of coils that are here on this side. That all this stuff here, there's coils behind all that. So all that stuff there. And that's what sends the heat out. So the way the AC works is the coils that we saw on the other side there, they are going to cool right now. If you switch it to heat mode, it'll do the opposite. But in cool mode, that coil gets cold, these coils get hot, and this fan here blows the air out to burn off that heat or whatever, basically. On the other side, the fan in there is pulling the air through to cool the edge going through the little grills. Now, as we're cleaning those grills, we're gonna make sure to be real careful because they are pretty fragile. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do, again, because these little fins are very, very delicate, you wanna be really careful with it. So I'm gonna take this light bristle brush and just kind of try to knock off anything on it that might be like kind of loose to really let the cleaner get a good shot at it. And again, very gentle and only going up and down. Don't go side to side, it will damage the fins. I can see a lot of dust coming out of these things, so I know they're dirty. So I bet we'll see some efficiency gains when we actually start running this thing again. Note, one of the reasons we have a filter is to filter the air coming through here. So if we have a dirty filter or a not very good filter, or like one that doesn't filter out very small particulates, this is going to get clogged from the dust. And you can see that I know a couple times I've run either without a filter or we're doing construction or something like that, and that just will gum this up really quick. So that's why it's good to get these cleaned on a pretty regular basis. I haven't, but that's because I've always kept a filter in it. I've not done very much to hurt it. Of course, I may be regretting that decision here in a little bit. Now I'm going to take this coil cleaner that I got from Home Depot, about $7. All right, so I've just sprayed all the coil cleaner on it, and this is the part that that gets really messy, and the reason why a lot of people won't do coil cleans themselves. A lot of homes will have the air vent comes up from the bottom here. See how they have this panel right here? That is blocking off, so this unit can either accept any air intake from the bottom or air intake from the side, and so mine comes in from the side. So this next process where I'm going to spray it with water to kind of finish the foam stuff, breaks up the dirt, and then the water is what I'm actually used to wash it. And the water's going to come down there, and it's going to fill up in the condensate pan and then go out the condensate line down to the outside. So that's kind of where everything's going to go. If I had a air intake coming up from the bottom, I would need to either plastic this off or put some plastic down inside the house where this air intake's coming from. But because I don't, I'm going to be very careful. I've got a towel, so I'm just going to wipe up anything that kind of oversprays, and I should be fine. But again, be real careful when you get your hose or your sprayer in here, because if you bump and hit these fins, they fold over, and that just totally shoots I mean, one or two little bumps on it is not going to kill it, but you start putting lines across it, and it's just going to shoot its efficiency to the crapper. So looks like most of it's kind of worked its way in. I'll try to take a quick close shot so you can see what it kind of looks like. We'll wash it off with some water, take a look at it again, and see if we need to spray it again. Most of the dirt is collected, so we'll see how this goes. Never done this before, so. Oop. And we're going all over the place. Okay, definitely running out the condensate line, but also coming off this backside, so I need to get my towel in here real quick. Uh-oh. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to clean out this condensate line a little bit better so it drains a little bit more, or maybe I'll start from the bottom and work my way up. That's probably a better idea. I'm gonna start from the bottom and kind of spray my way up. That way I'm cleaning it from below. Yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna try a couple different solutions. I'll let you know what worked better. All right, so my worst fears of it being the coils being frozen over was not the case, which is good, but the coil's really dirty, so clean those guys. It was really difficult to not make a huge mess, but I'll flip this camera around and show you what I did. So, especially right there, looks a whole heck of a lot cleaner. This spot down here has been a little bit of a pain. Also, that might just be still wet, but anyway, this section here is a whole heck of a lot cleaner. So, did get a lot of water down in here and along the tray here because it was kind of clogged up under the tray too. So the water wasn't passing super quickly in there, but had a towel up here, kept it pretty dry. Got this side cleaned out too. So we'll put it back together and see how it runs after 6 o'clock, of course, because right now my electricity is really expensive.